Welcome to Asian International College. Thank you for choosing to enroll at our college for your continual education pursuit. This student induction program is aimed to introduce new students to our college, our student support, and college policies related to your course of studies with us. Let me commence the session with AIC's vision, mission, core value, and culture. Our vision is to be globally recognized for the provision of quality, innovative programs in higher education and professional development. With the vision, our mission is to deliver cutting-edge programs facilitated by a team of accomplished faculty members utilizing the latest pedagogies and educational technologies, always observing the highest quality and ethical standards. Raise the following core value and culture towards achieving our vision and mission. Customer focus. We place the needs and interests of our learners first in the development and delivery of our program and service standards. Spirit of innovation. As part of our mission to deliver cutting-edge programs, we promote a culture of innovation and passion for excellence in everything we do. To be recognized and held in high regard in the industry, we are committed to achieving the highest professional and ethical standards in all we do. With a global perspective in our vision, we encourage individuality, inclusion, and cultural diversity. As good corporate citizens, we honor our environment and social obligations by inculcating a strong sense of social responsibility and community within our organization. Our campus here at Lifelong Learning Institute is a campus set up by the Skills Future Singapore Workforce Singapore as a one-stop destination for skills training and career opportunities. During your course of study at our college, there will be a time or another that you require some form of administrative or student support. Our Student Support Office is located at the library within the classroom block. This is where you go to if you have any feedback or require administrative assistance from us, payment of fees, and where we provide basic pastoral care and counseling. You could contact us at the email address or telephone number shown here. You could also seek letter of certification, general or attendance rate enquiries. Submit request for remodule or makeup class at Student Support Office. The Library and Student Support Office operating hours is as shown here. For more details on the student support or library services, please refer to our student handbook available on our official website. For feedback or complaint, you could either submit to Student Support Office via email or filling up the student request form. Student Support Office commit to revert to you within 5 working days and have the feedback or complaints resolved within 21 working days. However, if no resolution is obtained within 21 working days, alternative avenue is to sought assistance from CPE Student Services or refer the matter to Singapore Mediation Centre. Basic pastoral care or counseling is available at Student Support Office by appointment. We will endeavour to assist within our means or refer more complex cases to professional agencies. More information on professional counseling hotline and contact is available from our student handbook. If you require printing or copying services at our college, the self-serviced copier is available at the library with the use of the Easy Link card. When you get to the college, you could look out for your class session and classroom from the monitor next to the entrance of the classroom block near to lift lobby B. Please note on the college and course attendance requirement for eligibility for course assessment. The course assessment marking and grading system is shown here. It is important to note all assignment submission deadline to avoid any penalty. Your lecturer will announce the assignment deadline in class on the first session of the module. If there is a need to request for extension of deadline with valid reasons, you must submit them to the Student Support Office for approval. Any unapproved late submission within 1 week's grace will obtain a drop in grade. For late submission beyond 1 week grace, non or nil submission of assignment, a fail grade will be awarded and student will be required to retake the module. All assignments are to be submitted at the Dropbox next to AIC main office backdoor and instruction provided here. Results of modules will be released within 3 months after the assessment period, with graded assignments returned to students. While it is not expected that you fail your assignment, however, in any case, if you do not make the necessary grade to pass your assignment on your first attempt, there is an opportunity for resubmission within 2 weeks upon release of grade, and the resubmission grade will be kept at grade D if you pass. However, in the unforeseen circumstances of failure at resubmission, you would be required to retake the module and submit new assignment accordingly. Other notes could be found in the student handbook. Students are required to retake module if their module attendance is less than 50% and or they obtain a fail grade for the module. For payment of course fees or others, the college accepts fund transfer via iBanking or AXS and check or cash. Details can be found in our student handbook or our official website. AIC posts notices such as announcement of events or college-related essential information and policies, result release, etc. on the main notice board located at the classroom block corridor. I trust that our admission colleagues would have provided you information on Fee Protection Scheme, FPS. The FPS serves to protect all students' fee in the event the college ceases operations due to insolvency and or regulatory closure. AIC adopts the FPS insurance with Longpack Insurance. The college also provides medical insurance coverage for all our students for hospitalization and related medical treatment incurred due to accidents at the college during their course of study. The medical insurance details could be found on our official website. All students enrolled for study at PEI must sign the standard PEI student contract. We will cover more detail on the contract later towards the end of this session. Now, let me cover the essential college policies: transfer, withdrawal, deferment, and refund policies. First, let's go through the definition of these policies. Transfer means a student changes the program of study but remains as a student of the PEI. Withdrawal means a student withdraws from the program and his or her student contract is terminated and the student is no longer a student of the PEI. Deferment means a student wishes to take an intermission or break in his or her studies and therefore the program duration will be extended. This student is required to sign a new student contract reflecting the new end of program date. Please refer to the student handbook for further detail on the procedure relating to these policies. The refund policy is applicable in 3 scenarios. 1. Refund for withdrawal due to non-delivery of course. Students will be informed of alternative study arrangement, and if not acceptable, the entire courses and miscellaneous fees will be refunded within 7 days of request to withdraw. Scenario 2. Refund for withdrawal due to other reasons such as cease of study, termination due to transfer, etc. Finally, refund due to withdrawal during cooling off period. The PEI will provide the student with a cooling off period of 7 days after the date that the contract has been signed by both parties. This is the college refund table. Further note on refund policy on non-refundable fees as shown here. Fees will also not be refundable in the situation where renewal of student pass is rejected and students being terminated by our college. Nevertheless, all refund, if applicable, will be processed and complete with confirmation to students within 7 days. For transfer policy, for students who wish to transfer from one program to another program, he or she will need to withdraw from current program and enroll to the new program, and a new standard student PEI contract will be signed. Students who need to defer their course of study will need to submit their request via the student request form with the necessary payment upon approval for deferment. The maximum length of deferment is an additional time equivalent to the original duration of the course. Please take note of punctuality for classes. Any arrival beyond 30 minutes after start class will be considered as absent. To maintain health and hygiene in classroom, we only permitted bottled mineral water and biscuits or sandwiches in classrooms. Please note the dress code as in the student handbook. A gentle reminder and note to take care of our college. Students are encouraged to provide feedback on the college key service areas through termly student surveys.
Good day everyone. In this part of our student induction program, I'll be going through the standard PEI student contract. For easy reference, it will be handy to have the contract in front of you. Now, it is important to note that the standard PEI student contract is a legally binding agreement between the college and you. It lays out the information and policies governing the relationship between the college and you. It minimizes future disputes, is mandatory and approved by CPE, the government agency in charge of private institution in Singapore. For the contract to be valid, the signatory must be 18 years old and above. Now let's start checking the contract. Page 1. Ensure your name and identification number is accurate. I'll come back to page 2 in a bit. Please turn to page 3. Schedule A. Course details. All information related to the course you have enrolled is listed here. Take a few moments to check through the information on Schedule A. Ensure that the course you have enrolled is accurate and if you are studying on a full-time or part-time basis. Next section is Schedule B. It gives you the breakdown of course fee and FPS. In the installment schedule, the exact payment schedule dates are indicated. It is important to note that payment made after 7 days from the scheduled due dates in Schedule B is considered late payment. After this section is Schedule C, which has a comprehensive list of miscellaneous fees for your reference. Now please turn back to page 2 of the contract on refund policy. There are 3 scenarios of refund policy stated in the contract. I'll take you through each scenario in details. First scenario, refund for withdrawal due to non-delivery of course. There are 6 reasons listed here describes this scenario. In the event of this scenario happens, the student should be informed in writing of alternative study arrangements if any, and also be entitled to a refund of entire course fee and miscellaneous fees already paid, should student decide to withdraw within 7 working days of the above notice. Second scenario is refund for withdrawal due to other reasons. If the student withdraws from the course for any reasons other than those stated in the clause 2.1, the PEI will within 7 working days of receiving student's written notice of withdrawal, refund to the student an amount based on the table in Schedule D. The third refund scenario is refund during cooling off period. You are given cooling off period of 7 working days after the date that the contract has been signed by both parties. The student will be refunded the highest percentage stated in Schedule D of the fees already paid if the student submit a written notice of withdrawal to PEI within the cooling off period. As highlighted at the start of the presentation, the contract is legally binding and falls under the jurisdiction of the laws of Singapore. Should dispute arises and cannot be settled between us, either party can refer the dispute to the Committee for Private Education Mediation Arbitration Scheme. The information will be treated as confidential.